Is this about scarcity? Is it about water in Africa or California, or is it about how I waste water in my sink at home? Which is it?
It's about how we all waste so much water daily and how much we can do to really make a big difference. This is our second year going into this partnership, and after the first year, 3 out of every 4 Americans who know what we're doing with Colgate in our Save Water campaign, with those 3 out of 4, we can say that about 50 billion gallons of water are being saved every year, just from those from the people who have seen what we're doing with the ad. So I think what we're doing is making a difference, but we all need to remember every single day that when we're brushing our teeth and we're taking our shower, to make sure we're using as little water as possible. It's something that's so easy that we can all jump on board together.
How do you respond to what many Americans say with, okay, this is valid in a drought-like state, but what about a state like, I'm thinking Maine off the top of my head, or Montana, or maybe you're Baltimore, where drought isn't an issue?
But I mean, it's a matter of time before, we run out of these resources. So, I think coming together and being able just to all help, to hold each other's hand and go together and try to save something that's so important to our everyday use. I think it's something that's so needed. And it's something we can all, like I said, all do together to make a massive, massive difference, worldwide as well.
Michael, good morning from London. Does it make a difference? So as people are more aware about the impact of, not wasting water, do you see people using less water? And is that actually countable? How do you measure it?
So after Earth Day, Colgate did, what I was trying to say earlier, was Colgate did a survey. And 3 out of every 4 Americans who understand what we're doing with the Save Water campaign, you take those people, you're saving almost 50 billion gallons of water over 1 year. So if we can actually have more people on board and have more people turning off the water when they're brushing their teeth, because it saves a few gallons, 64 glasses. So if you think about these numbers that you're having, it's just a no-brainer to not take a long shower or brush your teeth in the shower, but don't leave your toothbrush. So there's so many little things that you can do that'll end up making a massive difference, and we all can do that together.
Michael, how difficult is it to see where the most water wastage is? Is it in the U.S.? Is it in other markets? And again, are you targeting those markets to make sure that people do turn the tap off when they brush their teeth? I
mean, I don't know if it's a real necessarily one market or another. I think it's everywhere all over the world that we're trying to get everybody to just jump on board and help us out spread the message. I mean, Mina, another Colgate sponsored person, is running 100 marathons in 100 days. I mean, just to raise awareness for this campaign. So, it's stuff like that people, I think, are willing to go above and beyond to really try and do everything that we can do to save as much water as possible. And I think we all can join in.
Okay, we got to make some news this morning, Michael. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm retired. I'm done. No more.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be done with swimming on and on and on. When are you coming back? A lot of people want to know that. But the age just gets it. It is an age thing and an oxygen intake, isn't it?
It's not even an age thing. It's more of just me not wanting to do it anymore. I mean, I think I could get out of bed and still go and prepare myself. Right. And I believe I could make an Olympic team today if I prepared. I just have no desire to put myself through that.
Let's link in water with the swimming today. There's parents out there. They're hockey moms, dads, soccer moms, dads. I don't think enough is talked about swimming moms and dads. I mean, it's a grind as well. What's your advice to swimming moms and dads, other than they have the kid turn off the sink when they're brushing their teeth for 3 hours?
I mean, I think the biggest thing that I found as a kid growing up was my mom was so supportive of everything that I was doing. She wasn't super pushy or anything. So I think for me, that was the reason that I was able to have the longevity that I had throughout my career. My mom was the strongest woman I ever saw growing up, and was absolutely incredible and a huge impact in everything that I did.
What do you think of all the toys today in swimming? It's so much more scientific now than when you were doing it. Finnis, I know, has the funnel. Your support was Speedo as well. They got all sorts of new toys to get you better at swimming. Would they have changed? Would you have been faster with the toys, or faster, quicker, I should say?
I mean, everything that we have in the sport now, I guess I kind of used.
Did you use the snorkel thing?
I've used the snorkel, fins,
Did you
paddles.
We have surveillance floaties.
I don't have floaties.
You don't have floaties.
Boomer has floaties in the pool every day that he uses, but Dad didn't use floaties.
You're not applying pressure to your
No,
kids,
gosh, no.
Oh,
they're in the water for water safety, and that is it. No other reason.
Do you have like a clock in the bathtub?
No way. No way. I mean, it's tough to keep them out of the pool. They love getting in. But that's the one thing I'll never do. I'll never put pressure on him or either one of them to be a swimmer. If they want to, that's something that they got to choose.
Okay. Michael, you're allowed to put pressure on Tom to swim a little better. Do you miss competing? And what do you miss about it? Even if you don't want to go back to it, there must be a little sadness at times.
I mean, obviously competing, that was the one thing I loved about the sport so much. So it's tough not having that every day and every couple of weeks for a meet. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's for me. I can channel that. I can channel that elsewhere. So it's for me. It's the stuff that I'm doing every day. Whether it's continuing to raise awareness for our Save Water campaign, or it's continuing to talk about my foundation and trying to teach the importance of healthy and active lifestyles and the importance of drowning prevention and water safety. So there are so many things that we have from a day-to-day basis that for me it's so exciting, and hopefully I can save at least one life.
And Michael, I know you're very involved in teaching kids how to swim. Do you think, again, is that making a difference? I mean, child drowning is one of the worst nightmares for any parent, but are people on board to teach kids how to swim from a young age? I started a foundation 10 years ago, just celebrated our 10th anniversary, and over those 10 years we've taught over 20,000 kids to be water safe. Is that good? Yes, but I want more. I'm going to be very, very, very greedy and say we need to teach as many more as we can because we do lose not only kids but adults in drowning incidents as well.
Well, one final question. Let's bring it back to Colgate and your efforts on water and scarcity. You have every advantage, and one of them is they have the absolute classic 14 acres with a perfect lawn. I mean, forget about the sink and saving water there. I get it. What do we do about all the perfect lawns out there from hitters like you? I mean, what do we do about the perfect green swath of grass watered and watered and watered and watered?
So here, I'll give you this. So I live in Arizona, and I play a lot of golf. There's a golf course down there called Scottsdale National, where they built a lake, a man-made lake, and every single drop of water runs to that lake and then is reused through the whole entire golf course. So there are people that are doing things to make a significant difference and a significant change. But we need more people to be doing stuff like that to really make a huge difference.